to admire a company that's doing everything it can to take control of its own destiny and thrive, despite being an industry that's currently struggling. Take AGCO, symbol AGCO, the third largest maker and distributor of agricultural equipment on Earth. The company gets the majority of its sales from tractors, but it also does make combines, hay tools, forage equipment, self-propelled sprayers, grain storage, interesting growth business, livestock feeding systems, along with an entire line of diesel engines. Right now, the ag environment is tough, no question. Crop prices are down versus last year, which means farmers are spending less on new equipment worldwide. But AGCO's not about to let these headwinds stop them. Companies gotten aggressive about cutting costs. They're optimizing their dealer network to take share, and they've got a monster buyback. Last quarter alone, they repurchased $290 million worth of stock. That's actually equal to 5.5% of the market cap. When AGCO reported last week, the company blew away the estimates. It earned $1.03. It's a massive 27-cent beat on higher than expected revenues. But even though AGCO still maintained upside guidance for the full year, stock got hit after the quarter because investors are worried about weakness in the broader ag equipment market. That said, the stock's given us a 6% gain since we last spoke to the CEO 3 months ago. So let's check in with Martin Rieschenhagen. He's the chairman and CEO of AGCO to find out more about his company's prospects. Mr. Rieschenhagen, welcome back to Mad Money.
Thank you for having me, Jim.
All right, Martin, I've always, with your company, always had to straddle the idea that short term, where crop prices are, who knows, versus longer term, where we just have a feed the world thesis on Mad Money that I think is unstoppable. How do we straddle these two in a logical way?
Well, actually, I think the fundamentals in our industry are still very, very strong. So we are 7 billion people on Earth right now. We will be 10 soon. And so the challenge is to double food production in order to get into better food security by 2050. So that's quite a job. And that means that demand for farmers will be higher than supply.
So what you have to do is keep cutting costs and buying back shares so that you'll be ready when things kick in?
Well, before talking about that, I would like to mention that we only rank number 274 in the Fortune 500, but number 34 in best employers of America, which means that our our team is extremely motivated, and so we don't cut headcount so much, but try to become much more efficient. So in tractors, that means less cycle time. We work, and I think this is the most important project we work on. We are a multi-brand company with Massey Ferguson, Challenger, Fendt and Valtra, and GSI, and what we try to do is become more efficient in platform solutions. And we hired, in order to get there, one of the top guys from VW because I think they are the best in this area.
Okay, Martin, you've got a terrific joint venture with the breadbasket of Europe, which is Ukraine and Russia. Now, you must be in an awkward position because I'm sure they're very good partners. At the same time, you've got this tension. How are you resolving it for AGCO shareholders?
Well, actually, I think our joint venture still is in very good shape. So the demand in Russia still is strong. So as long as we don't have to follow, or as long as we are not hit by more sanctions, I think we will do fine. In the Ukraine, the unrest is more in the big cities and not so much on the countryside where we do our business. And we do get in the Ukraine now more support by U.S. government through Exim Bank. So that helps us basically, and our Ukrainian business for GSI is even doing better than expected.
Okay, I just follow up again on Russia. I know that Klaus Kleinfeld was under pressure, the CEO of Alcoa, to not go see Putin from our own government. Are you under any pressure to not negotiate with Putin as things stand?
Well, fortunately, I met him before the crisis started. He's very interested in farm equipment because the farm equipment, the population of farm equipment in combines and tractors only was cut in half during the last 10 years, and the average age of the fleet is 20 years. So they need to fix the problem. They don't have domestic manufacturers. They are down to 1 or 2, and they need foreign technologies. So therefore, I think, I hope that the solution to the problem is diplomacy, talking to each other, and I think when you read the science properly, I think that we might get into a solution and avoid any kind of physical confrontation.
We just made my day, sir. I mean, you have boots on the ground, so I've got to believe you know more than a lot of the reporters we read about. Thank you so much to Martin Rieschenhagen, who's done a great job at his company. He's the chairman, president, and CEO of AGCO. We've got a nice little game. I think we can do a lot more. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, that's AGCO. And here's the story with AGCO, all right? It is all about the crop prices. Stay with me.